And so why don't we go ahead and hear a song, Danny?
Okay. We were talking about one of those boys of mine, so here's a song about one of them.
Danny Flannigan here with me on the Homegorwn Radio Hour live on Crescent Hill Radio.
Three days till Benjamin, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be home. And when this daddy leaves this boy, it's an awful kind of alone. I wouldn't wish this pain on anyone. 3 days till Benjamin, 3 states till Benjamin. Indiana, Illinois, Ohio. On the night before I left, I drew a map and I left it on his pillow. And I guess I should use this time to brush up on my Pokemon. 3 states to Benjamin, 3 hours to Benny Boy, 13 songs, chocolate stop, 100 miles. It's an early haul tonight. I might make it home at 3 a.m. But good Lord willing, I don't get myself lost in Covington. 3 hours to Benjamin, 3 miles till Benjamin. Exit ramp, couple of rides in the gravel road. It's snowing fiercely, and I smile as our God paints the ground. And I carry my running shoes in case my crummy van breaks down. 3 miles to Benjamin. 3 walls till Benjamin. In the back door, up the stairs, left into his room. He's snoring softly, and I smile as I'm a wealthy man. He's snoring softly, I smile, I'm a blessed man. I get down on my knees and I pray. Cry and I kiss the boy. 3 days, 3 states, 3 hours, 3 miles, 3 walls. 1 kiss for Benjamin.
Nice, beautiful song. I guess you spent a lot of time on the road.
You know, no,
No?
not a lot of time. Like not going out and staying gone like 2 or 3 weeks, nothing like that. But I did 115 gigs last year. You know, in 2012, 115. But I know that I had several years where it was a couple hundred. You know, and you know, gone more than you're home.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't like I'd go out and stay gone weeks. But you know, a whole lot of Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. You know.
Yeah, well, even a
yeah.
long weekend is a long time for a child.
Yeah, you know, and a long time for this softy here. You know, I don't want to be away from my kids. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I love music.
Yeah, you strike me as a family man, you know, for lack of a...
Thank you.
And I don't know you very well, but I get that vibe from you, and I usually stick with my vibes, follow my vibes.
Yeah, you know, I do too, and I respect that. Yeah, my dad died when I was 2, and my mom remarried when I was 5 years old, and the man she married was really wonderful, really sweet, and he raised me till age 13, and then he died. So the nuclear unit, you know, it wasn't. I mean, I had a nuclear unit, you know, from age 5 to 13, But you know, I also remember when it wasn't there. You know,
Right.
when my stepdad died, and so I care deeply about the nuclear unit. You know, it's awesome. We sit down at the dinner table. You know, sometimes we don't. You know, sometimes we're, you know, running through a fast food restaurant because we both got baseball games. You know, we're running somewhere else. But yeah, I love when we're all four at the dinner table. That's a sacred space. That's a sacred time.
Yeah, and I think it's a beautiful thing that you remember what it's like to have that, you know, longing for your family.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's good. So, Danny, you've been on the music scene here in Louisville, Kentucky for a long, long time, and folks may remember your band, the Rain Chorus, and I've had a couple people ask me, does the Rain Chorus still exist in any form?
It sure does.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why people wonder if it does is because we don't play out a whole lot. You know? But I tell people we're old and fat, and we have babies and mortgages, and you know,
day jobs.
Yeah, day jobs. That's right.
Yeah.
But we do play. In fact, I have essentially the same lineup. Like, it's the same drummer for the band. This Thanksgiving Eve. Thanksgiving Eve was our first gig in 1990.
Wow.
So yeah, we opened up for
Wow.
Shaking Family at Uncle Pleasant's.
Wow.
So every Thanksgiving Eve is our anniversary, and we always do a gig now. Like about a week later, about early December, we do a gig every year at Gerstl's. This year coming up will be our 10th year playing at Gerstl's. But we've had a band since 1990, the Rain Chorus, same drummer and I, for 23 years.
That's very cool. And then some of the members changed.
Yeah, a few members changed, and more than anything else, we added people. You know, we started out as a 4-piece, and now we're a 6-piece. So we added Philip Wakeman on mandolin, who happens to be my wife's cousin, and then we added a female backing vocalist, Kelly Wilkinson. So we're a 6-piece now, but it's been the same 6 people for 18 years.
And what a great sound you all have. So
thank you.
Folks can count on you being at Gerstl's this November.
Yeah, actually, we do it in December.
December.
Yeah, because that day now, it's funny how things change. You know, I couldn't wait to play a gig on Thanksgiving Eve. You know, in 1990. You know,
before children.
That's BC, before children, exactly. Because that's one of the biggest bar nights of the year. You know, Thanksgiving Eve. Yeah. But now, gosh, that's about the last thing I'd want to do. You know? Yeah. I want to be somewhere where we're all, you know, throwing a frisbee or throwing a football in the backyard somewhere doing some family something. But yeah, we'll be at Gerstl's. I want to say it's December 12th this year. Sometimes it's the first Saturday in December. Sometimes it's the second Saturday. But I think this year it's second Saturday, December 12th. Yeah, I love that gig. I look forward to that.
It's a fun place. What a landmark.
It is. And it's kind of funny how it was open and closed and now open again.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and it smells better.
It does smell better.
Well, I do have Danny Flannigan here with me in the Homegrown Radio Hour tonight, and I just want to remind folks that Crescent Hill Radio is a nonprofit community radio station, and we do depend on your support. If you would like to support our mission of bringing local and regional music and programming to the internet radio listening audience across the world, and hopefully soon to our low-power FM listener audience, you can do so by becoming a member of Crescent Hill Radio, and you can do that by going to our website at crescenthillradio.com and clicking Join Now. And for only $25 a year, you can become a member of the Crescent Hill Radio family, and while supplies last, you get a free T-shirt, so you can't beat that. So check us out on the internet at crescenthillradio.com. And I do have Mr. Danny Flannigan in the house with me tonight, and it is a joy to have him here. And Danny, let's just hear some more music. Is that okay with you?
It absolutely is. Thank you. Yeah, I'm honored to be here. This is a wonderful thing.
We appreciate that.
This is the title track. That song, Benjamin's, on my latest record, which is called Hope is a Word, and here's the title track from that CD. Hope is a word we should never quit using. It's when you don't give up 'cause you feel a solution. If life hands lemon after lemon, day after day, squeeze a bit of sugar, call it lemonade. Hope is a word you should never quit using. Hope is a word we should never quit using. It's the light at the end of the tunnel of confusion. It's why we keep on living when a loved one dies, 'cause memory's bigger than the pain inside. Hope is a word you should never quit using. Hope is everlasting. Hope is here and now. Hope is leaning, it's pushing on somehow. It's pushing on somehow. Hope is a word you should never quit using. Simple change of heart sparks a revolution. When a man stops drinking 'cause he loves his kids, gets one shot at life, figures this one's his. Hope is a word he'll never quit using. Hope is everlasting. Hope is here and now. Hope is leaning, it's pushing on somehow. It's pushing on somehow. Hope is a word you should never quit using. Rain that waters our soul's evolution. If we're less than God intended, tomorrow we can try. Good Lord, well and creek don't rise. Hope is a word we'll never quit using. Hope is a word you should never quit using. Hope is the word. Hope is the word. Hope is the word. Hope is the word you should never quit using.
Yeah, Danny Flannigan here with me on the Homegorwn